Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Learn English Zone. Today, we bring you a magical English learning story, The Talking Cat, a journey of courage, kindness, and self-discovery. Listen carefully, learn new phrases, and enjoy improving your English in a fun way. Part 1, A Strange Meeting. One sunny morning, Emma walked to school. On the way, she saw a small black cat sitting near the park. The cat looked at her with big green eyes. Emma smiled. "Emma, hello, little cat." Then, something unbelievable happened. Cat. "Hello, Emma." Emma froze. Her mouth opened wide. "Emma, you can talk?" The cat nodded slowly. "Cat, yes, my name is Leo, and I have been waiting for you." Emma's heart started beating fast. She looked around, but no one else seemed to hear. "Emma, why me?" "Leo the cat, because you are brave, and soon you will need my help." Emma didn't know what to say. She just stared at the strange talking cat. Part 2, A Secret Friend. Emma walked closer to Leo the cat. "Emma, this is crazy. Cats don't talk." "Leo, most don't, but I am special." Emma knelt down. "Emma, why are you waiting for me?" Leo's tail moved slowly. "Leo, because you are different. You listen, and one day soon you will face a choice." Emma felt nervous, but also curious. "Emma, a choice? What kind of choice?" Leo didn't answer. Instead, he jumped onto the park bench. "Leo, for now, let's just say, I will be your secret friend." Emma looked around. People walked past, but no one noticed the talking cat. She whispered, "Emma, if anyone hears me talking to you, they will think I'm crazy." Leo smiled with his bright green eyes. "Leo, don't worry. Only you can hear me." Emma gasped. "Emma, only me?" Leo nodded. "Leo, yes, this is our secret." Emma felt excited. For the first time, school didn't seem so important. She wanted to know more about this strange cat. Part 3, The Hidden Path. The next afternoon, Emma went back to the park. She looked around. "Emma, Leo, are you here?" A soft voice answered from above. "Leo, up here." Emma looked up and saw Leo sitting on a tree branch. "Emma, how did you get up there so fast?" "Leo, I have my ways. Come, follow me." Leo jumped down and started walking toward the far corner of the park. Emma followed. "Emma, where are we going?" "Leo, to a place most people never see." They stopped in front of a tall hedge. At first, it looked normal, but when Leo pushed against it, a small opening appeared, like a secret door. "Emma, is this a hidden path?" "Leo, yes, only a few can enter. You are one of them." Emma hesitated. She was nervous but curious. "Emma, what's inside?" Leo's eyes glowed in the shade. "Leo, a place where answers hide, but also more questions." Emma took a deep breath. Then she stepped through the opening. On the other side, the air felt cooler. The sound of the city disappeared. It was quiet, almost magical. Emma whispered, "This doesn't feel like the park anymore." Leo's tail flicked. "Leo, because it isn't. You've just entered the hidden world." Part 4, The Secret Garden. Emma followed Leo deeper into the hidden path. The trees grew taller, and strange flowers glowed with soft light. "Emma, wow, this place is beautiful. I've never seen flowers like these." Leo, that's because they don't exist in the ordinary world. This is the secret garden, a place between dreams and reality. Emma bent down to touch a glowing flower. It felt warm, like sunlight. Suddenly, she heard a soft laugh. Voice, "Welcome, Emma." Emma froze. Emma, who said that? From behind a tree, a small figure appeared. It was an old woman, wearing a green cloak decorated with leaves. Her eyes sparkled like emeralds. Old woman, my name is Mira. I am the guardian of this garden. Emma's heart raced. Emma, you know my name? But how? Mira smiled gently. Mira, Leo told me. He only brings people who are special, people who are ready to learn. Emma looked at Leo. Emma, learn? Learn what? Leo sat down, curling his tail. Leo, the garden holds secrets, but only those with courage can discover them. This is your first test, Emma. Emma's eyes widened. Emma, a test? Mira pointed to a small stone bridge across a glowing stream. On the other side of this bridge lies your first challenge. If you cross, you may begin. If you turn back, the garden will close forever. Emma swallowed hard. She felt nervous, but also excited. She looked at the bridge, then back at Leo. Emma, I'll cross. She stepped onto the bridge. The air shimmered, and the world around her began to change. Part 5. The First Challenge. As Emma stepped off the bridge, the glowing garden vanished. She now stood in a quiet, dark forest. The air felt heavy, and shadows moved between the trees. Emma hugged herself. Emma, thinking, where am I? This place feels scary. Suddenly, Leo appeared beside her. His eyes shone like little lanterns. Leo, don't be afraid. This is your first challenge, the Forest of Echoes. Emma, echoes? What do I have to do? Leo's tail swished. Leo, you must find your true voice. Here, the forest repeats every word you say. If your heart is weak, the forest will confuse you. But if your heart is strong, you will find the path out. Emma took a deep breath. She whispered, I am not afraid. The forest echoed back. Not afraid, not afraid, afraid. Emma's heart jumped. The last word sounded louder, darker. Emma, no, I didn't say that. Leo looked at her calmly. Leo, the forest twists your doubts. Don't listen to the lies. Speak only what you truly believe. Emma closed her eyes. She thought of her family, of the kindness she wanted to bring to others, of the courage growing inside her. She opened her eyes and shouted, I am brave. I will not give up. The forest echoed, brave, brave, brave. The dark shadows faded. The trees began to glow with light. A golden path appeared in front of her. Leo purred. Leo, well done, Emma. You have found your true voice. Emma smiled, relief flooding her chest. Emma was scary, but I did it. Leo nodded. Leo, this is only the beginning. Greater challenges are ahead. Emma followed the glowing path, her heart stronger than before. Part 6. The River of Doubts. Emma and Leo followed the glowing path until they reached the edge of a wide, rushing river. The water sparkled strangely, sometimes bright, sometimes dark. Emma stared at it. Emma, it looks dangerous. How will we cross? Leo's whiskers twitched. Leo, this is the River of Doubts. To cross, you must step on the stones. But beware, the water will whisper your deepest fears. If you believe them, you will fall. Emma looked at the stepping stones, shining faintly across the water. She took a deep breath and stepped onto the first one. The river whispered, "You're not strong enough." Emma's foot wobbled, but she whispered back, "I am strong enough." She stepped onto the next stone. The river hissed, "You will fail, and everyone will laugh at you." Emma's chest tightened, but she thought of the forest challenge and said loudly, "Even if I fail, I will try again." The water rippled, turning brighter. She took another step. Now the river's voice grew colder. "No one believes in you, Emma." Emma almost slipped. Her eyes filled with tears. But then she saw Leo on the riverbank, watching her with steady, golden eyes. Emma, shouting, "I believe in myself, and that's enough." The river went silent. The water turned completely clear. The stepping stones glowed like little suns, and Emma ran across safely to the other side. Leo purred loudly. "Leo, you are learning, Emma. Each fear you defeat makes you stronger." Emma wiped her tears and smiled. "Emma, I didn't think I could, but I did. What comes next?" Leo's eyes sparkled. "Leo, next you must face not just your fears, but your choices." Emma's heart beat faster. She knew the next challenge would be even harder. Part 7. The Hall of Mirrors. After crossing the River of Doubts, Emma and Leo entered a narrow path. It led them to a strange stone doorway, covered in vines. Above it, golden letters glowed, "The Hall of Mirrors, know thyself." Emma shivered. "Emma, mirrors? That doesn't sound scary." Leo's tail flicked. "Leo, sometimes the hardest battle is seeing who you really are." They stepped inside. The hall was huge, filled with mirrors of all shapes and sizes. Tall, cracked, shiny, foggy. Each mirror showed Emma, but different. In one mirror, she was small and weak, too scared to move. In another, she was angry, yelling at everyone. In another, she was older, sitting alone. Emma's chest grew tight. "Emma, are these me?" Leo's voice was calm. "Leo, these are possible yous. The mirror shows what you fear becoming, but you decide who you truly are." Emma walked past the mirrors, her heart pounding. Each reflection whispered to her, "You'll never be brave enough. You'll always be alone. No one needs you." Emma covered her ears. "Stop! That's not true." Finally, she came to the biggest mirror of all. At first, it was dark. Slowly, an image appeared. It was Emma, but standing tall, her eyes full of light, her hand reaching out to help others. Tears filled her eyes. Emma softly, "This is who I want to be." The mirror shimmered, then shattered into 1,000 sparkles of light. The whispers faded. Leo padded to her side, purring. "Leo, you chose well. You faced your doubts, and now you know your true self." Emma wiped her eyes and smiled. "Emma, I'm not perfect, but I know I want to be strong and kind. That's enough." Leo's golden eyes glowed brighter. "Then Emma, you are ready for the final challenge." Emma's heart skipped a beat. What could be waiting for her now? Part 8. The Final Door. After the Hall of Mirrors, Emma and Leo walked down a long path glowing with silver stones. At the end stood a giant golden door, taller than any tree Emma had ever seen. Strange symbols glowed across it, and in the center was a single keyhole. Emma took a deep breath. "Emma, so this is it? The final challenge?" Leo nodded. His voice was softer than usual. "Leo, yes, beyond this door lies your greatest test, but only you can open it." "Leo." Emma looked around. "Emma, where's the key?" Leo touched his paw to her chest. "Leo, the key is inside you." Emma blinked. She closed her eyes, placing her hand on her heart. She thought of her journey, meeting a talking cat on a rainy afternoon, crossing the river of doubts, facing the mirrors of fear, choosing kindness and courage. Her chest felt warm. When she opened her eyes, a small glowing key had appeared in her hand. Emma smiling. "I found it." She pushed the key into the lock. The door groaned open, light flooding out. Inside was a huge, starry space, like the whole night sky wrapped around her. In the middle stood a shadowy figure. It looked like Emma. Shadow Emma. "You think you're brave? You think you're ready? Prove it." Emma's hands trembled, but she stood tall. "Emma, I don't have to fight you. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep moving forward, even when I'm scared." "Leo." The shadow hissed, then slowly began to fade, breaking into sparks of light that rose into the sky. The stars grew brighter. A warm voice echoed all around. "Voice, Emma, you have faced fear, doubt, and yourself. You are stronger than you know." Leo stepped forward, his golden eyes glowing brighter than ever. "Leo, your journey is complete, Emma, but remember, life itself is the true adventure." Emma knelt, hugging the cat tightly. Emma, whispering, "Thank you, Leo, for everything." When she opened her eyes again, she was back in her own room. The rain was falling gently outside. Her notebook lay open on her desk, but in the corner of the page was a single golden paw print. Emma smiled. Emma softly. Maybe it was just a dream, or maybe it was more. She picked up her pen and wrote the first words of her new story. "One rainy afternoon, I met a talking cat, and my life was never the same." Thank you for watching The Talking Cat here on Learn English Zone. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with friends who want to learn English through stories. See you soon for another magical adventure.